In this question, equation of two planes are given. This equation of this plane, this equation of this plane. L1 is line of intersection of these two planes. From a point P to -1, 3, a line L2 is drawn parallel to L1, means line of intersection of these two planes, and this line L2 intersect this third plane M at the point Q. R is the foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point P to this plane. If we suppose N1 is normal vector to this plane, then we can write N1. Vector N1 is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 1k cap, means k cap. If we suppose N2 is normal vector to this plane, then N2 can be written like this. Vector N2 is equal to 1i cap, means I cap, plus 2j cap, 2j cap, plus 1k cap, means k cap. N1 cross N2, N1 cross N2 will be a vector that is perpendicular N1 cross N2 will be a vector that is perpendicular to N1 and also perpendicular to N2. If this is a vector, this is a vector, then this vector cross this vector is this vector which is perpendicular to this vector and also perpendicular to this vector. N1 cross N2, N1 cross N2 is equal to I cap, j cap, k cap, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. That is equal to I cap minus j cap plus k cap. Since line of intersection will be parallel to N1 cross N2, that means parallel to this vector. Therefore, direction ratio of this line L1 will be 1 minus 1, 1. Direction ratio will be 1 minus 1 and 1. since L2 is parallel to L1, if two lines are parallel, then direction ratio of one can be written as direction ratio of another line. Therefore, direction ratio of this line L2 can be written as 1 minus 1 1. If a line passes through the point x1, y1, z1 and direction ratio of this line be ABC, then equation of this line will be x minus x1 by a is equal to y minus y1 by b is equal to z minus z1 by c. If we want to write coordinate of any point on this line, suppose we want to find the coordinate of point B lying on this line, then coordinate of any point lying on this line can be written like this. We suppose each of these ratio is equal to lambda, then x minus x1 by a is equal to lambda, implies that x minus x1 by a is equal to lambda, implies that x minus x1 is equal to a lambda. This implies x is equal to a lambda plus x1. Therefore, x coordinate will be a lambda plus x1. B coordinate of B means B is equivalent to a lambda plus x1. Similarly, y minus y1 by b is equal to lambda will give b lambda plus y1 and c lambda plus z1. We can suppose coordinate of any point on this line in this form. This is our formula. By using this formula, we want to write equation of line PQ. Since PQ passes through 2 minus 1 3 x1 y1 z1 and its direction ratio is 1 minus 1 1 ABC. Therefore, equation of PQ is x minus 2 by 1 is equal to y plus 1 by minus 1 is equal to z minus 3 by 1. Since point Q lies on this line PQ, therefore coordinate of Q can be written like this. We suppose each of the ratio is equal to lambda. Then 1 times lambda means lambda plus 2 minus lambda minus 1 lambda plus 3 since this point Q lies in this plane M, therefore coordinate of this point Q, this coordinate will satisfy this equation. Therefore we put lambda plus 2 in place of x, minus lambda minus 1 in place of y, and lambda plus 3 in place of z. Then we get value of lambda is equal to minus 9. When we put minus 9 in place of lambda here, here and here, then we get coordinate of Q minus 7, 8, minus 6. Minus 7, 8, minus 6. We suppose that n is a vector that is perpendicular to this plane. Then n can be written as 2i cap plus 1j cap means j cap minus 2k cap. Since PR is parallel to this vector n, because n is perpendicular to the plane and PR is also perpendicular to the plane, therefore PR is parallel to this normal vector n. Therefore direction ratio of this line PR will be 2, 1, minus 2. 2, 1, minus 2. 2, 1, minus 2. Now PR passes through this point x1, y1, z1 and its direction ratio is 2, 1, minus 2, A, B, C. Therefore equation of this line PR will be this. We suppose each of these three ratio is equal to mu. Then coordinate of any point R lying on this line can be written as 2 mu plus 2, mu minus 1, minus 2 mu plus 3. Since point R lies in this plane M, therefore coordinate of R will satisfy this equation. Therefore we put 2 mu plus 2 in place of x, mu minus 1 in place of y, and minus 2 mu plus 3 in place of z. Then we get value of mu is equal to 1. When we put this value of mu here, here and here, then we get coordinate of R is 4, 0, 1. Coordinate of R is 4, 0, 1. In option A, it is said that PQ is 9 root 3. We have to check whether this statement is correct or not. By using this distance formula to find distance between 2 points, distance PQ will be 9 root 3, which is equal to this. Therefore, this option is correct. In option B, it is given that QR is equal to 15. By using this distance formula, QR will be equal to root under 234. Since this is not equal to 15, therefore this option B is not correct. But we get QR is equal to root under 234. QR is equal to root under 234. We write down this result here. In option C, it is said that area of triangle PQR is equal to 3/2 times root under 234. First we find PR. By using this distance formula and find that PR is equal to 3. Now area of triangle PQR will be equal to PR times QR by 2. PR is equal to 3. QR is equal to root under 234 by 2. Since this is equal to this, therefore this option is correct. In option D, it is said that acute angle between PQ and PR is equal to cos inverse 1/2 root 3. If there be two lines, this line and this line with direction ratio A1 B1 C1 and A2 B2 C2, and theta be acute angle between these two lines, then cos theta is equal to mod of A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 by A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square root under times root under A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. By using this formula, if theta be acute angle between this line and this line, then cos theta will be equal to 1 times 2 mod of 1 times 2 plus minus 1 times 1 plus 1 times minus 2 by 1 square plus minus 1 square plus 1 square times root under this square plus this square plus this square. This is equal to 1/3 root 3. If cos theta is equal to 1/3 root 3, then theta will be equal to cos inverse 1/3 root 3. But in option D, it is given that angle is cos inverse 1/2 root 3. Here is given 2 root 3, but we get 1/3 root 3, not 2 root 3, but 3 root 3. Therefore, this option is not correct. Now solution is over.